What's good, gamers? We're back at it. As you can see, there's a slightly new setup. If you're watching this, we have kind of a fun little mini fridge here for my drinks and such. I just open it up and I get my drinks out of it, and that's what it's there for getting drinks out of. Anyway, episode starts. Uh, we see that Girin spit his what is it, merry-go-round gum onto Goku. Tried to take him out with that. Goku wasn't having it. Flew back with the Nimbus, got back into the ring, broke out of the gum, scared Girin into giving up. I actually kind of wanted to see what it was going to look like if Girin actually submitted, or actually fought. This is the thing I was talking about 2 episodes ago that I wasn't sure if it got taken out of that circle with the like kanji in the middle, or the um fuck, I'm stumbling over my words. The symbol in the middle, whatever it is. Okay, looking for the uh guide that I had right here. We get the title for the episode, which is Krillin's Frantic Attack. Right? Yes, Krillin's Frantic Attack! Exclamation point. Whereas in the sub, it is Kuririns' Desperate Offensive and Defensive Battle. Um, Presently, they're just talking about how Goku's tail grew back. He was like, it got pulled off, and now it's back. Um, the contestant is uh, astounded, or um, yeah, the announcer is astounded that they're so young. Um, Goku's introduced to the concept of a microphone. Uh, he says it, Mike, Mike. Um, and they're asking how old Goku is. And he's 12 in both the sub and the dub. Um, Krillin says that he thought Goku was older than him, because he did remember Goku saying he was probably around 14, just because that's what he thought. But he learned math and counting from Roshi. So now this new method has taught him that he's actually younger than Krillin. Krillin is 13, Goku is 12. Um, Goku also called the microphone a bike. He called it a bike. Um, Krillin says, "I've never heard of a person having a tail before. Is it real?" And Goku naturally flashes the crowd with his tail, and they're all astounded by it. And then they cheer for him because, I mean, what else would you do with the monkey boy? He bounces up and down for a little bit, just to kind of show off. And the announcer's a little upset. He's like, "Are you making light of this tournament? Are you like goofing around?" They're like, "No, we're serious." And he goes on to ask, "Both of you are wearing the same uniform. Are you from a are you from a school, a dojo, a certain teaching?" And they say, "Yeah, Muten Roshi taught us." And he's like, "Are you serious? The god of martial arts? He said he wasn't taking any pupils." And to which Krillin responds, he made an exception. Not putting it out there that if you bribe him with porn, Roshi will teach you. Um, they make an off-color remark about Roshi, and Jackie Chun falls over, and that gives Yamcha another hint that they're the same person. And he approaches him about it. To which Jackie Chun responds, "I have no choice but to tell you the truth. I am Jackie Chun." Um, Yamcha's like, "Really? You're serious? You're still trying to sell this?" Um, the announcer's like, "If you're a student of Roshi's, this old man shouldn't pose any threat to you, should he?" And Krillin says, "Yeah, he is just an elderly man. Um, so we shouldn't have any problem dealing with him." So you could see Krillin's getting kind of cocky. He hasn't really learned the difference between confidence and overconfidence yet. Yamcha goes to try to unmask Jackie Chun, but he just dodges. He just like phases out of the way. Um, and they're ready to start the match as he enters the ring, but is pissed off that he doesn't get an introduction like Krillin did. So he grabs the mic from the announcer and starts doing like a little show tune in a very goofy manner. Let me turn this up and see if he's. "I know you ladies love me because I am so studly," he says. So you kind of get the gist of what what performance he's putting on. I'm sure he's practiced this at home many times. But Goku joins him just because he likes being a little silly boy. Um, uh, I will point out that in the interview, just while they're doing this little performance dance thing, in the interview, the announcer commented on how Krillin's hair hasn't even come in yet. So that's funny. Uh, Krillin also called Goku disgraceful in the uh in the interview. Anyway, they bang the gong after Roshi and Goku finish their dance, and uh, Krillin approaches. He attacks first, left punch, right punch, a flurry of kicks, and a uh, high roundhouse, um, to which Roshi dodges all of them. Uh, Krillin punches low, blocks, no problem. I'm just gonna say Roshi now because I don't feel like saying Jackie Chun anymore. It's a lot more labor to pretend that they're not the same person. Um, but Roshi goes on the offensive and just like lightly taps Krillin and fucking sends him flying into a wall. Krillin says, "I didn't even see that. I didn't see it at all." Yamcha Oolong Por comment on how Roshi's no ordinary fighter. Uh, Krillin's like, "I'm fucked." But Goku's like, "This is what we trained for. You didn't see that? You have to pay attention. You can do this because I can do this." Um, Jackie Chun asks if Krillin's going to keep going. He's not going to give up, and Krillin's like, "Let's run. Let's run these hands, big fella. Let's do this." Roshi approaches, and they meet midair. Um, we don't get to see their interaction, but Krillin falls. and it's the mid card. They had a lightning fast interaction in air that was too quick for the crowd um, to really interpret. The announcer says, "I don't know about you guys, but I didn't see anything." Uh, Roshi says, "It's been a long time since anyone was able to match my speed." Krillin says, "Well, I am a student of Moon Roshi, after all." They clash again, and once again land facing away from each other in the same stance, roughly. Um, and Goku's embarrassed. Okay, this time Krillin actually falls face down. Goku face palms. He's just like, "Are you serious?" He's still down. Goku's trying to motivate him from the sidelines. He's like, "Krillin, you have to get up. You have this. It's fine. Could just keep going, buddy." He's like, "Get up. Come on. Move it. Let's go." And the crowd's astounded. They applaud for him. Uh, kind of badass how Krillin can just get up and go for it, you know. The announcer approaches and is like, I don't normally do this, and I don't want to interrupt this fight, but could you tell us what happened?" So Roshi steps to the side and starts displaying in slow motion what their contact in midair um actually actually was. So he approaches Krillin with a side kick. Krillin dodges underneath his kick, goes for a punch. Roshi spits on his fist, so he's grossed out by that, and he pull backs. Um, to which Roshi goes to punch him, but Krillin shot boogers at Roshi's fist. So they're both grossed out, neither of them are going to hit each other. So they both take a second to step back and reevaluate their strategy. And then they meet in the middle to Rochambeau. And Krillin says, "I surely could have just beaten him up." Um, which was my mistake. Um, and then Krillin loses the Rochambeau. Uh, Roshi says, "Now look this way." And then he actually did, which was also his mistake. And Roshi says, "You fool, you're open." Uh, to which Roshi jumps up and kicks him in the face. Um, which the announcer is having to hold him up in order to uh, kind of display this, that he kicked him in the face. And then he carried him to the other side of the ring, uh, just to demonstrate how he landed. And then the announcer has to move Krillin from being kicked to to his fucking ending position, and flip him before he lands. Um, Krillin says the damage was too great after he landed, so he fell down. Um, so yeah, just very silly. It's a gag anime. What do you expect? The announcer is astounded at how quickly they move, and he believes all of it. Okay, they go back to fighting. No more of the gag stuff, hopefully. Um, Krillin's like, this guy uh, outmatches me no matter what. Um, Head on, I'm fucked. I have to strategize. So he reaches into his gi and throws out a pair of panties. Uh, Roshi goes, "Oh, pafu pafu," which again, motorboating. Um, he's like, "No, my vice has ruined me once again." Krillin kicked him in the face and what looks like out of the ring. Um, the announcer's like, "Wow, what a pathetic loser, fucking dipshit way to lose." Uh, After which Jackie Chun begins the Kamehameha wave and shoots it towards the ground, which is the first time we see it used as a movement technique and not a damage technique. So he fires off the Kamehameha wave and lands back in the ring without any issue. Um, Krillin's like, what the fuck? Because I don't think he's ever seen the Kamehameha wave before. Goku's like, that was the Kamehameha, right? And Jackie Chun's like, yeah, you could say that. The announcer knows that the only person that can really do it is Muten Roshi. Um, so I guess he never taught it to Ox King or Grandpa Gohan. Um, well, I guess it would have taken them 50 years to master it. So, first time Krillin sees it, Roshi's supposed to be the only one that can do it. We know that the reality is Goku can do it as well. Um, Krillin rushes in head on. He says, nothing ventured, nothing gained. He's kind of entered a hopeless state. He knows he's extremely underpowered in regards to his opponent. So he rushes headfirst towards Roshi and just runs into the wall, and the wall comes crashing down on him. So he rushes towards Roshi again to try to hit him, and he phases out. Roshi leaves an after image, which I think might be the first time we see an after image, not the after image technique, which kind of leaves a faded version of yourself to fight. It's just purely the image, static. But anyway, Krillin rushes towards it. He can't land a hit. Roshi dodges out of the way behind him and knocks him out. Krillin's out for the 10 count. Jackie Chun is already walking away by the time that 10 hits. So Jackie Chun wins. And he congratulates Krillin after the match. Uh, Yamcha's like, it explains why you're so strong, considering you're Roshi, after all. And the other two are like, what do you mean by that? There's no way he's Roshi. So Yamcha goes to pull off his wig, and it doesn't come off. Um, it might really be Jackie Chun. We may have been fooled this whole time. Because I mean, wigs are supposed to come off. That's what they're there for. Uh, Goku's like, something about this guy smells off. He smells like oranges. And we see Jackie spraying cologne on himself. Um, he says specifically it's eau de cologne. So interesting. But next episode, we see Goku versus Nam. It seems like he is still very serious, just now exiting his meditative state. Roshi comments on this, um, just saying, "Wow, he's still focused. He's really got something going on." But yeah, Goku versus Nam, next match. And that is the end of the episode. Um, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Maybe I'll let the outro run for just a little bit because it's pleasant to watch, you know. Um, Let me know if y'all like my mini fridge. Um, it really does hold so many drinks. Like, look at all of the drinks inside this fridge. It's crazy. It really does great refrigerating for me. Um, yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I finally woke up and stopped yawning. It sucks that it had to be in the third fucking recording, but you know, it is what it is. Um, do the YouTube things. Like, comment, subscribe, bell icon. Bye.